Hey, what's going on, Studio K team? This is Charles Ross, and I am so excited, you guys, that it is still summertime. You know why? Because we are still in our Where in the World series, and this has been such a fun series. I love this message title, Get Agrippa. Get it? Like, get a grip, but it's Agrippa? Okay. You guys will probably get it as you read the story, but anyway, this is all about the Apostle Paul being arrested and having the opportunity to witness the story of Jesus Christ to King Agrippa. Well, the story starts in Acts the 21st chapter and goes all the way to Acts 25. You guys, I love this story because it continues to illustrate faith, believing that the story of Jesus can change me. In this account, the Apostle Paul is approached by a prophet. This prophet delivers some bad news that he is going to be bound and arrested by the Jews, and he's going to be taken to Jerusalem and put on trial. Despite all of Paul's friends being very worried about him, and even to the worry and concern of being in tears, the Apostle Paul decides that it is more important for him to go forward and tell the story of Jesus. So despite being arrested, despite having traveled all around the world, the Apostle Paul was determined that the story of Jesus had to be retold, even to the highest levels, even to King Agrippa. In our large group, our host is going to have a really fun time pulling up two kids on the stage and challenging them again with another fun challenge. This is going to be a s'more stacking challenge. I hope we get to eat it after. The fun and the learning will continue in small groups. The first small group is called Preacher, Prophet, Governor, King. This is an opportunity for the kids to retell the story of the Apostle Paul through Acts 21 to Acts 25 by reenacting it. In this small group, you're going to have a couple of crowns, you're going to have a few things that help the kids kind of get into character, and you're going to encourage them to actually pick a cast and create their own short skits or play to help retell the story of the Apostle Paul. It's going to be fun. Activity 2 is called Story Crossings. In this fun activity, all you'll need are some pens and index cards. Here's what you do next. You're going to have the kids write down some of their favorite movies or their favorite stories. Then they're going to explore together how these stories cross paths with the story of Jesus and the Apostle Paul. Now, of course, the stories are going to be very different, but many of the stories will have a hero, they'll have some adventure, maybe there'll be a little bit of trouble or drama, and so you're going to get the kids to talk about their favorite story and also correlate it with this amazing story of the Apostle Paul. The final activity, activity 3, is called Build a Verse Tag. Now, I know often the kids love to play freeze tag and they're always kind of running around. Well, this gives you an opportunity to actually put some focus around that. And we've added freeze tag along with the memory verse. And so in this activity, each child will have and be responsible for one of the words of the memory verse. And our memory verse comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. God's grace has saved you because of your faith in Christ. Your salvation doesn't come from anything you do. It is God's gift. Well, guys, that's it for this week's Studio K message. We hope that you have an amazing weekend loving on some kids. Take care and we'll see you soon. Activity 2 is called Story...